Good morning from the... I can't really see, I'm so tired. Children coming in and out, my dad coming in and out, which I must show you actually. Yeah, it's this one. So we've never actually been and stayed there. I had the best time there. So this is the entrance when you go in. Yeah, good point, Matilda. I don't know why I didn't plan it better. Oh my gosh. So I've wasted like half an hour of my life. Chanel is not his thing, apparently. Some people think it's like frowned upon. I find it absolutely fascinating. Quite amazing how you can transform someone's life. Good morning from the... I was going to say the Lake District. What's wrong with me? From the Peak District. We are in the Peak District. We have been here for a few days now. So if you didn't see that vlog, go back and watch it. It's now Monday morning. It's half term for us. And we are heading down to go and have some breakfast in this beautiful hotel. We are staying in the Bike and Boot Hotel. They have one in Scarborough and one in the Peak District. And the one in the Peak District is new. So we have been exploring the Peak District all weekend. And now we're going to pack up and get ready to go home. But I'll show you around before we go so you can see what it's like in case you don't want to go back and watch last week's vlog. So this is the kind of lounge area where any guests can come and sit down. You can obviously bring your dogs in here and chill out. This area is quite sweet. And then this is the front of the hotel where you come in down here. Go on around. So as you can see, it's like brand new, really lovely. So they've got loads of games here, which Raf is looking at. And then you can help yourself to tea and coffee. And at 4 o'clock, was it 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, girls? The cake. 4. They bring out cake and you can have a piece of cake. So it's just a really nice space. And then I imagine when the weather is nice, this is a really lovely area to sit out in as well for summer. So that is the front of the building there, so you can see. So this is the cinema space. So it's got a big screen here. So they show different films. I think it was like 3, 6 and 9. It's obviously kid films in the day and then they're just up on the screen. They change them depending on the month and what's going on. It's quite cool. The kids love sitting in here. So this is the back of the hotel, just so you can see. So you park here and then you go in through the entrance here. So this is the restaurant down below and then these are all the bedrooms. I'm not quite sure how many bedrooms there are. It's quite big. Obviously you can bring a dog, which is a great thing. It's got loads of like dog washing, bike facilities all here to store your bikes. But I'll try and show you around the restaurant now so you can see what it's like. So I'll just take you around the front of the building just so you can see what it looks like from the road. But as you can see, it's been done up really nicely, obviously, because it's brand new. There's also electric charging points as well if you've got an electric car. Let's have a look. So this is the little lounge where I was before. And then round the front here, it looks very much like this. So it's really the same kind of vibe as the Scarborough one. But obviously we're in the middle of the Peak District. So you can see here, this is the front of the building with their cake sign. So they do cake. You don't need to book the restaurant as well. You just turn up and walk down and there's like plenty of space, which I thought was great. But there you can see the front of the building. It is high.
I can't go further than that rock there.
We are back down south. We've just been for a little walk. Hello. Just went for a walk by the horses. Are you going to walk with me? Hello. It's a bit grey here, but I'm just trying to get my steps in. Good morning. I am up super early. Is that fog, do you think, or is it my dirty screen? I can't work it out. I can't really see. I'm so tired. I went to bed way too late last night and I was trying to get work done. I was faffing around with a spreadsheet. I've forgotten to bring my laptop, so I'm trying to do a spreadsheet on my phone, which is not ideal. I couldn't work out how to get the passwords to work on the kids' iPads, so I basically gave up. So I'm just heading out for a really early morning walk on my own, which is bliss. Everybody is asleep, so it's really nice. I have been a bit bad at posting, can't even speak, walking lately. I'm so tired. I need to wake up. We're off to see my cousin's baby today, which I'm very excited about. We're heading into Windsor. Oh, look, the little horses are out. It's a bit wet and cold for them. They've all got their coats on. Yeah, I'm heading out later on this afternoon. We're heading into Windsor, gonna do a bit of shopping, gonna get out for dinner and go and see baby, which I'm very excited about. This morning we're going to chill. I'm going to try and do my workout this morning with Oatman coaching. I just thought, do you know what, I need to get some air, move my body, move my legs and get some steps in, ready for the rest of the day. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just doing a straight and easy walk, but just to move myself. I'll be back later on. I was going to say good afternoon. I think it is actually afternoon. Who knows? It is Tuesday, I think today. I'm off to see my cousin's baby, so I'm very excited about that. I've had a morning of meetings online, which has been interesting, with children coming in and out, my dad coming in and out. We've got an infestation at the moment here of ladybirds. They're like little clusters of things. I've never seen anything like it, but always here they have these random bunches of ladybirds everywhere. So my dad's on a mission to try and get rid of the ladybirds. And so, yeah, that was an interesting Zoom call with them coming in and out. I was like, you need to go out. I'm trying to hide. So I'm now hiding in the bathroom, trying to finish off these emails before we go out. And then I think this afternoon we're going to head into Windsor, go and have a look around some shops. And do you know what? I think I'm going to buy some more thermals. I am just absolutely freezing at the moment. I don't really know why, I'm so cold. So in Manchester the other day, we mainly got stuff for the kids. I think I got a mascara, which I must show you actually. Yeah, it's this one. So the other day I saw a friend of mine and she was wearing this mascara. So it's Maybelline New York, Lash Sensations, Sky High. So it's got one of those ones that's got a rubbery thing. So it's not like, whatchamacallit, not the other ones, it's rubbery. And I was a bit like, oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna like that. Anyway, I was in Superdrug actually, and they were like, it's on offer on promotion, it was like the best mascara. So I got it, it's 10 quid, it's really good. I don't know if you can see, it's really lovely mascara. So I'm totally going to be using this from now on. I'm really pleased with it for 10 quid as well. I normally spend a lot of money on mascaras. So because I'm not getting my lash extensions done, I did have them LVL'd. Is that what you call it? LVL? I always want to say LVP, LVL. The other day, so they're really nice and curled. And this is working really well. So the other thing I got was thermals. Shall I show you? So this is from Unico. It's the first time I've ever been in there really and bought anything. So it's a long sleeved, if I take this off, hold on, it's freezing, top. What I really want, if anyone knows this, I want this, but in a body, so that I can wear it with things like this, but it doesn't untuck, so I've got it tucked into jeans. I can't find it anywhere. I think I've sort of made it up. I did find a cashmere one in Intimacy, which I've kind of been eyeing up. It's like 80 quid nearly, I think, or around that. It's a lot of money. So this was 15. It feels really nice. I think I'm gonna try and pop it into Marks and see if I can see something. They have got a body in there that I've seen online. It's got a little bit of a neck, so you could wear it with something like this, but you probably couldn't wear it something with lower, obviously, because it's too high. So I was thinking maybe I should try that. But if anyone's got any ideas where to buy nice thermals, interesting topic, please let me know, because I'm so cold, I'm just freezing. And my husband was totally laughing at me the other day. He was like, so do you need to get anything when we're in Manchester? And I was like, yeah, I just need to buy some thermals. I want like thermals for the whole body. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, it's so cold, I'm just freezing. So I've got on this beautiful jumper. This is a Hobbs one. I absolutely love it. My mum's just sort of, I like that. I said, you can't have it, it's mine. It's so nice, it's really beautiful. It's like cashmere, really tasty. I love this kind of chocolate brown colour as well. It goes well with my nails, doesn't it? So I'm going to be wearing this today with my thermals underneath. I've got my Holland Cooper jeans on. I'm going to put some boots on, and I think I'll wear my crew trench that I showed you the other day. That's kind of like a waterproof-ish material, but it's nice and smart. And because I've got my layers on, I don't need to go too heavy on the coat, because I suspect I'll be carrying all the kids' coats. That's always what happens. They always get too hot, my kids. They don't like coats, which is really annoying. Anyway, we are meant to be going now, and I'm obviously not ready. Right, the ladybirds gone. I think the ladybirds have gone now. They're just sort of like everywhere. And do you know what? I think there's squirrels in the attic here. This is my sister's house, she's not here. And last night I was like, there's something up there. And I swear it's these little squirrels that are getting in. But they were like having a party last night. I was not impressed.
Perfect dirt.
It's very cool, isn't it? Do you bite? They can bite you.
Once a swarm bit Angus's finger.
Really? Ooh.
Hello.
Really? I've just come back from a walk. I was trying to get my steps in. We went for a walk with my mum early this morning. And then I've been doing work. We're now heading out. We're going on a road trip. We are heading to Bristol. So Bristol is a place where I lived, I think, for about 2 years when my eldest daughter was born. We've been back since, but mainly when we're going down to Cornwall or Devon, and we sort of stopped by really briefly. So we've never actually been and stayed there since we lived there. So I'm going back with the kids on my own. We're doing a road trip. We are staying in Hotel de Van tonight. They've invited us for a press trip. And as you know, as you might know, I've collaborated with them quite a lot in different Hotel de Vans. Harrogate, I don't think I've been to the York one yet. Henley we went to, which was really nice, and now we've been invited to go to the one in Bristol. So there's actually 2 Hotel de Vans in Bristol, one like in the city and one up near Clifton, and we're going to the one in the city. I am having dinner there tonight, so I'll take you with me to show you what the bistro's like there. They are very similar, the menus and the way the decor is, but obviously we'll be in a completely different city, so we're really looking forward to exploring it. We're actually going to go out on a bus tour this afternoon. I just thought, because I've got 3 children with little legs who don't like to walk, it'd be easier to see it like that, and we can hop off and hop on. I'm sure the girls want to do some shopping. I want to show them some of the Banksies that are around and some of the things that I used to do when I lived there. I absolutely loved living in Bristol. I wish I lived there now. It's just the most beautiful place. It's got so many different bits and areas. It's really fun. I had the best time there. I was like a new mum, We lived in the middle of Clifton and it was just amazing. I loved it. So anyway, we're slowly packing up, very slowly. I need to go and get them all organised. The weather doesn't look too bad. It's a bit grey, but I'm hoping, I think if we bring some coats on this bus, it shouldn't be too bad. And then my plan is tomorrow to go via Bath on the way back. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We'll see how we get on today and see how tired we all are. But that is the provisional plan. Anyway, I need to get on the road, so I will take you with me and so you can see the sights of Bristol. So we've just arrived in the room and we've got a big double bed here, which I think I'm going to share with Phoebe. And then over on this side, they have made up the sofa bed. So this is going to be for Raph and Matilda. We have dinner booked downstairs in the bistro later on. And the bathroom is pretty amazing. Let me just show you that. So this is the bathroom. The children are very excited about this shower. There we go. It's like a big walk-in shower, but got 2 entrances. This is the bath. I do love the Hotel de Vans because they do have really lovely baths. So this is the other entrance here into the shower. So they're quite excited about using this tomorrow. So this is the entrance when you go in. It's like a really old building. I think it used to be a sugar house because that's obviously what this is called. But it looks amazing. It's beautiful sky. We're about to go and explore Bristol. There are loads of bubbles at the bottom, aren't there? This is the quay, the harbour. Those right around there. There and that, and one of those restaurants down there. I did a cooking course once. It was really good. I think it was called Border Quay, the actual restaurant. So that's where we are. Yeah. Famous artist there, Banksy. Can you see, guys, the painting on the wall? Yeah. Yeah? Going to go and see where we used to live, which was right here. We're kind of like in the main square of Clifton. We were upstairs. I was just saying how impossible it was. So we lived on the top floor in a tiny, tiny, tiny flat, and I couldn't get the buggy down because we were up above the street level. It was an absolute nightmare until he just said, well, why did you have a baby there? Why didn't you plan it better? And I was like, yeah, good point, Matilda. I don't know why I didn't plan it better in our tiny flat with a lift that used to break down. Not sure why we didn't. Anyway, that was our flat right at the top there. Tiny, tiny. The 2 little windows in the corner. Oh, there it is. It's a very bash door, isn't it?
How do you tell what house it is?
That's true. It has a buzzer there. The buzzers. Those are all the flats in there, in that building. There's loads, and I think we must have been. I think we might have been flat 8. I can't remember. I think it is. Oh look, they've got breakfast here. This looks very nice. Absolutely stunning. I think I like that one the best. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago then.
The project was completed in April 1994.
94. The Lookout. This is the Lookout here. This is what they call the Lookout, and there's the bridge up there. So we're just going to walk around the front of this building because I remember this being a really beautiful area. This is the other Hotel de Van here, which obviously looks out onto the gorge. So let's go up round here, guys. You can walk all the way round. It's really pretty. Bless them, they're doing lots of walking today. I'm making them see all the sights. Oh, beautiful little verandas, and it's just gorgeous around here. Well, similar, they're all pretty much the same colour. I doubt you're allowed to paint your house a funny colour along here. You probably have a rule that they all have to be the same, seeing as they're all quite similar, pastel colours.
Green or blue?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Like, which house would you have?
Go at Lash. It's all a bit changed. This used to be Pizza Express and it's gone. So this is the front of the building. So you go in through the entrance just here. We're about to check out now. We've had a really lovely stay in the hotel. Our room was right up there on the front. It was a lovely room. I think it was right at the top actually, 3rd floor. With the little windows at the top, it was very cute. So we're gonna say goodbye to Bristol now, and we're actually gonna head to Bath, I think, and stop there on the way back. look round the side. He's obviously got very good leg muscles. Wow. So we've just arrived in a place called Combe, and I have never been here before. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to drive here on the way home, and it is just as beautiful. Very narrow streets and lots of cars and lots of tourists down here. Oh, my workout's paused. It thinks I'm working out. I'm not. I'm clearly just walking. It's been quite a long walk from the car park. So the car park's right up the hill, and we've walked all the way down. But I'm just going to take some photos down here. So this is the kind of spot where everyone takes a photo. However, I don't know how you take photos here, because there's like millions of people. There's millions of people here. I mean, obviously this view is quite good, but I think that is the kind of shot that you want. So I think we might have to wait our turn and hope no cars come down in the process. I thought it would be bigger than this. Okay, so it's officially possible to take a photograph without anyone in it, so I don't actually know how people have done this. We've been standing here for like 10 minutes now. We've had a DPD van and lots of tourists. Don't really know how to take the photo. This is impossible. Okay, so I've wasted like half an hour of my life, pretty much. We've given up now. Well, I'm about to give up, because we even tried to stop people walking down, and obviously they're all not English, so they couldn't understand what the girls were saying, so that didn't work. So I have no idea how anyone takes any photos here and sits on here without anyone else in the background, or a car coming down, or a DPD van. But anyway, I'm gonna give up now. So there seem to be two pubs, one on this side, the Castle Inn, and one on the other side of the road. And they both look very sweet, very nice. I'm gonna head out back. We've given up. I feel like we need to find maybe one of those apps that erases people. Wow, the houses are beautiful here. Good morning. Oh, can I open this? Oh, there's a little horse out there, a little white one. Hello. Gosh, look how misty it is. Poor horses out in this mist. Can't see anything, can you? Oh. I'm just going to do a few exercises with my Eggman coaching this morning, and then I'm going to head out for a walk along the river. It looks really misty. Let's hope it clears, with my mum. And then we are heading to London to do something very exciting. We are off to the Chanel exhibition. We watched the Chanel thing on iPlayer last night. It was so good. It was like really good. Totally recommend it if you haven't watched it. And the girls loved it. I thought they would get bored, but they really loved it. So we're all very excited about today. Good afternoon. I don't know what I've done with my tripods. So, and it's not afternoon. What am I doing? It's morning. We're on day million of half term, I'm slowly cracking up. I've managed to do a tiny bit of work this morning. This is what I find really hard working for yourself. Like, you have to fit it in here, there and everywhere in the holidays, and I really struggle with that. My time management is not great. Also, my like work-life balance is not great either. Anyway, today though, we are going to, oh, I can see someone out with the horses. Today we are heading into London. So my parents don't live that far from London, so it's quite easy to get in. My sister lives there, my brother lives there, loads of friends live there, so we're always up and down. And obviously when I'm in New York as well, it's actually quite good because you can get the train down. So the train from York, I think, is 1 hour 40 or 50. Like really quick. So I love coming down to London. So anyway, we're going in with the kids. My mum's coming with me, my dad is staying at home. Chanel is not his thing apparently. Can't understand. We watched the film last night, I was saying earlier, and it was really good. Like, the girls really enjoyed it and I didn't think they would. So we're very excited today. We're going to go to the Chanel exhibition in London. We might have time for a little bit of shopping. We'll see how we get on. We've also got Raf with us and not his thing at all. So I'm not really sure how that's going to go down. But hopefully there'll be bits and pieces for him to do. I'm not sure. Might have to head over to the Science Museum to entertain him. So that is where we're going today. I've got my cozy knitted jumper on. This is a Phase 8 one. I love their knitwear. I always go on about it. It's really lovely. I've got my thermal top on underneath. This is the Uniqlo one. I have ordered one though from Marks, which hopefully will be arriving next week, more of a polo neck style, so I will show that to you when it arrives. Phoebe just said to me, why have you got so many layers? I said, because I'm so cold. It's gonna be hot in London though, isn't it? Always is. Good morning. I've been out on a walk already, done really well, and I've just managed to do a bit of work before we head out into Marlow. The work that I was working on was all about an event that I'm organising in York, and I just thought maybe I should explain a bit more on here about it. In case any of you would like to come, if you're local to York, then it's open to anybody. I'll put a link below to the event. So I am working with Coppergate Clinic in York. This is like a boutique hospital where you can go and have non-surgical and surgical treatments done, and it is a beautiful clinic basically, so you just don't feel like you're in a hospital. And what we're trying to do is make people aware that this is available right in the centre of York, and you don't need to go to typical normal hospitals. So I find plastic surgery a really interesting topic, mainly because my husband's a plastic surgeon, so I've learned lots along the way about it. But I also find that it's sort of almost, some people think it's like frowned upon. And for me, over time, I've learned that obviously I get my hair dyed, I'd like to get my teeth straightened, I want to look nice. And I think that's just another step towards all of that. But I find it fascinating because I put up a poll on my Instagram. I don't really know why I bothered doing it. And I put up, would you consider plastic surgery in the future? But yes, no, maybe, which was really silly actually. Because one, when those polls come around, I don't answer them because I think I don't want people to know what I'm thinking. And then so I thought, why would I put it up? Because people that are going to have plastic surgery are not going to press yes. So a lot of people put no, which I was quite shocked at, because I was thinking, and I could see the people that put no, and I thought, oh, I would have thought that they might want it. And I think that there is a misconception as to what actually plastic surgery is and could be. So what I'm kind of learning is a lot of it is to do with things that change people's lives. For instance, you might know somebody that's got really like lots of skin here hanging over and they can hardly see. When they have an eye lift done, or a blepharoplasty they call it, you take out the bit of the skin here and instantly their whole eye is lifted and they can actually see, and they are just so grateful for that operation. And obviously that's plastic surgery. And then things like when people have lost a load of weight, they've got a lot of excess hanging skin that there's nothing they can do apart from take it off. So for those patients, they are like so grateful for having plastic surgery. And then there are the patients that obviously have really big boobs. I know what it's like to have big boobs. I can't even imagine if they were even huger and how much pain it would cause on my back. And those patients come and have a boob reduction and they are just so happy. And I just find it fascinating, the whole cosmetic world and all the things that are available. I find it absolutely fascinating. So I'm intrigued to learn more and learn more about it. I just think it's quite amazing how you can transform someone's life through doing it. So that evening, what we will be doing is showing people around the clinic. There'll be an opportunity to talk to surgeons about any treatments they will have questions about, anyone. We will also have a skincare talk from the lady that prescribes all the Abaji products, which is what I'm using now on my skin. You can see here, I absolutely love them. And there will also be just a general talk about what they offer at the clinic. So if you're at all interested and you are local, then you're very welcome to come along. It'll be a really fun evening. We've got drinks and canapes, and yeah, it should be a really, really nice thing to do. I'll put a link below in case you're interested at all, but I find it all very fascinating. I was actually listening to a podcast the other day and a lady had written a book all about fashion and beauty and all these things, and she had sort of said, you know, there was no way I was going to have anything done. Never, ever, ever, you know, grow old gracefully, you know, and I was always a bit like that. And then now the time is coming and I'm thinking, oh, I'd actually quite like to try this, or I'd quite like to try that, or would this be good for me and my skin or not, and my body or whatever. I actually find it really interesting. Anyway, this lady then went on to say, so I've had everything done. And I was just sat there laughing, thinking, oh yeah, and people do change their minds about things, obviously, but I find it fascinating, that whole world of how it's probably a little bit frowned upon, not so much as it used to be, but now it is. And it would be nice to help explain it a bit more to people, how it all works. Anyway, so I'm very excited about the event. It is on the 16th of November in York at the Coppergate clinic. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely pouring out here. I was going to go out for a walk, but oh my gosh, look at the weather. It is shocking. Absolutely pouring, considering yesterday we had the most beautiful day. In the morning it was, and then it rained a bit, but not like this. The water's all getting rather wet. We are having a family lunch today, so I've just been trying to sort out things. But actually, we had a roast last night, which is really random. So we're actually going to have this salmon asparagus gratin. Oh, we should have bought more asparagus. We've just got peas and other vegetables to go with it, because obviously it's got potatoes on it. It's delicious. So we've got 2 of these to have for lunch. We just thought it was easy. We've got to drive back up to Yorkshire this afternoon, and we've got family coming from here, there and everywhere. I cannot believe this weather. Oh my gosh. It's like pouring. Can't really see. Absolutely pouring out there. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. This is awful. I don't think I'm going to be able to go out in this. I really hope to get out for a walk. Oh, there's that naughty squirrel. There's squirrels in the roof here, and every night it sounds like they're having a party up there. Oh my gosh, you're getting wet, you little one. My dad is on a hunt to get rid of them, poor little things. So run now while you can. We've also got a load of badgers that keep digging up his garden. He's not happy about that. It's all happening in the countryside, isn't it? So yeah, we're heading back up to Yorkshire this afternoon. Hopefully not driving in the wet weather. I'm not driving, thank goodness. My husband is going to drive. So I'm going to try and get some work done on this phone. I've got so much to do. I'm so behind. So I'm going to sit and try and do 3 hours of work. And then next week we are back home for half term. So I've got random, busy, odd, some cool things as well. I'm thinking what I've got coming up all over that week. So follow along if you are interested at all. If you haven't clicked like, please do like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, because that obviously helps my video be seen by more people. And at the moment it's hardly seen by anyone, so I quite like it to be seen. So if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a comment below, or like, or heart, or whatever it is. I think it's a thumbs up, I don't know. Who knows? Right, I'm gonna go and get ready for everybody who's arriving very soon in this awful weather.
The our